welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate, Siege of Dragonspear. Last time we ended... Huh, that's odd. I didn't know that it had tooltips for the empty slots. We ended the major members of the Iron Throne. What is an info again? I can chart creature save versus breath at -1 negates. Now we're back in the Ducal Palace in Baldur's Gate. This comfortable bed offers luxury never found in Candlekeep.
Certainly.
Let me check in here. I do want to drag out any potions out of this chest. Yeah, I just never found what Corlage's key went to. Oh well. Take the gem bag. And again, I kind of doubt I'll be running into any shopping opportunities in here. Potion, potion, potion. I'm taking the potions because those are usable for basically anyone. So no matter what, I'll find use for them. Right, so Imoen woke up in the night, hearing something strange. Below you, the streets of Baldur's Gate are so packed it's difficult to make out individual figures.
Something's happening. There are people here. Help me! Keep back. I'm warning you. Come any closer and I'll...
Cut her down.
Wow, it died from 2 of the magic missiles.
The hero is here. Take them.
Oh, Imoen got knocked down for the sake of the fight, I guess. For the sake of the story.
Are you here? The palace is under attack and... Oh, hells.
Another guard. Put her down, quick.
You alright?
Damn. Oh, Liv, my friend Imoen requires aid. A healer should be here soon.
Forgive me. I'm Shale Corwin, Captain, Flaming Fist. Enemy forces penetrated the palace. I tried to reach you before they did, but... well...
I'd probably like to hear the story if my best friend wasn't dying.
Fenster, the palace cleric, is working his way up, assisting the wounded as he goes. Your friend doesn't look too bad. No, best not to risk it. I'll find Fenster and get him up here.
Imoen, are you here, girl?
She is here, Grand Duke Janath, but she needs help.
Let me see her. Fenster and the other healers are dealing with the wounded downstairs. I've some knowledge of the healing arts and a few potions. Perhaps I can be of assistance.
Duke Janath, what is all this about?
Several assassins managed to penetrate the palace. Some guards stumbled upon them and raised the alarm. A handful of the attackers were slain. The rest scattered through the building, finding their way to you and wounding my apprentice. The assassin's blades are coated with a mystic poison, but I believe I can save her.
What can I do to help?
The best thing you can do right now is accompany Captain Corwin downstairs and ensure the palace is secure.
Of course, milady. I'll give you a moment to recover yourself and await you on the 2nd floor.
So one of them had this parchment. Stack up all the potions I can there. Inside this folded piece of parchment is a passingly accurate rendering of the face of Baelrith, hero of Baldur's Gate. So they are specifically after me. Imoen lies still on the floor. Her chest rises and falls. She lives. That is all you can be sure of. For now, it will have to be enough. Alright, any supplies in these cupboards? A book of the history of and the history of Waterdeep. I'm not going to loot Imoen's room right now.
To arms. There are more assassins about.
Yeah, I noticed. Corbin is not a bad shot.
Certainly. Is that all of them?
Doesn't matter. If there are more, they too will fall.
The council will want to know you're all right. We should get downstairs. Let's go.
I want to check these rooms. Magic arrows. Of course, there are more assassins in here. Holy crap! That was 18 damage, which is actually on the lower end of my rolls. History of the North 1. Anything on the tables? A bottle of wine. A bottle of wine.
Let us begin. You know your host, Duke Belt, and Grand Dukes Eltan and Entar Silvershield, I believe.
Grand Duke Silvershield, weren't you? Forgive me if this is indelicate. Weren't you killed?
It took all of their skills to restore me to life, but we are not here to discuss my health.
What do you know of the so-called Shining Lady, Caelar Argent?
Not as much as the commander of the Flaming Fist, I'd wager.
I examined the body of one of the assassins. A sun cresting the horizon was branded upon his forearm.
The symbol of Caelar Argent in her cursed crusade.
The crusade is in Baldur's Gate. I thought they were only active north of the Winding Water.
They were. Something has changed. The crusade has disrupted trade all along the Sword Coast. Hundreds, thousands have been driven from their homes, their fields and storehouses ransacked. Some weeks ago, we dispatched 100 Flaming Fists to join with soldiers of Waterdeep and Daggerford and march on Caelar's stronghold, Dragonspear Castle.
It won't be enough. The Crusade's ranks have swelled. After the Iron Crisis, the Fists are already stretched perilously thin. Even so, we're sending every sword we can muster north.
We would have you join them. The hero of Baldur's Gate is once again called upon to defend the city. Nearly died saving it from Saravok. Why should I tempt fate and death twice?
I took this parchment from one of the assassin's bodies. 'Tis a passable likeness of you. I think you'll agree.
I found one just like it, so I was the assassin's target.
Caelar Argent did not seek to kill us this night. You were her target. Find her and find out why. Knowing will benefit us all.
You need not go alone. The Fist shall back you, and more as well, if you wish. I know the whereabouts of your old allies. Some of them, anyway. The captain here can escort you to them.
So we're headed to the nearest tavern, I presume?
A couple of them, if you'd like. I'll be at the main doors when you're ready to go.
You're doing Baldur's Gate a great service. We'll not forget it.
Soon I must join an expedition to Dragonspear Castle to face Caelar's crusade. We've secured the palace, but the crusade remains a threat. Sky.
Certainly. You remember me. Surely you do.
I vaguely remember you. don't think I actually used here. I think I recruited most everyone except one of the evil characters, and then just didn't use them. Afraid I don't remember.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought... I don't know what I thought. Well, I'm Ski. It's nice to meet you.
You too.
I heard you talking to Daddy and the other dukes about Caelar. Are you going to Dragonspear?
Shining Lady and I have business to settle.
Daddy hasn't told you everything. Did he mention he thinks Caelar might be one of Baal's children? Yeah, I thought not. We can't talk here. I'll tell you more later.
Ski's grand plan. All I can do is wait for Ski to approach me in private. Yeah, I was figuring she'd be another ball spawn. History of Waterdeep 2. Potion of Strength and Infravision. Yeah, these are legit. Potion of Antidote and some potions of healing. Alright, so the basement is where the treasury is, I believe. Jospel and Duke Elton. Cannot initiate dialogue. Duke Elton appears busy.
You are welcome here.
It's a bad business. A terrible business, all of it. Good day to you. I'm too depressed to talk right now. Give me a moment, please. I need to compose myself. Journal updated. The war at home. I should try to cheer Jospel up. Let's see. These are both stairs up, it looks like, but I'll check this one. Because I do want to get my money back, you know?
Certainly. Certainly.
I thought. Basement south side. Oh, there's the stairs down. It was kind of hard to see them.
Indeed.
So I think this would be the south, or would this be the south? This would be the south, because there's the chest right there. Oh, Phyllis.
You are welcome here.
Oh, Beornith. Hello. What brings you down to the palace treasury at night? Or this night? Well met, Phyllis. I embark upon a journey soon, so I'd like to withdraw my savings. You want your money, do you? If you'd be so kind. Yes, well, see, here's the thing. There's, in regards to your gold, there's a little problem. I, don't exactly have it at the moment. I see. And at which moment do you expect you will have it? I can get the gold for you soon, very soon, I swear. Please don't tell Duke Belt of this. I'll lose my post. I won't tell Belt. You'll tell him yourself immediately. He needs to know what's happening down here. Oh no, please don't make me do that. How long will it take for you to recover what you've lost? Please, just give me a little time. I'll get it for you, I swear. I'll go right now and fetch it for you, shall I? Yes, I'll go now. I'll meet you outside the palace with your money before you leave. Don't like that. That was 100 grand. What the? Horloge. Stand down. Never. I'll not be imprisoned again. Stand down or we'll put you down.
You are the one who delivered me to this hell.
Your own crimes brought you to this Horloge. You conspired with Sarabok against the city. You must be punished for that.
As you will be punished for Sarabok's murder. I was surprised when I was taken to the palace and not to the jail. Now I know it was so the dukes could torment me in private. Did you think I'd be treated fairly? Justly? I expected no mercy, but even I didn't expect this horror.
Truth, I didn't think of you at all. I don't care what they do to you.
You're nothing more than I expected. Pathetic. Now let us finish this.
What's updated? Sarah Servant. Okay. Potion of Strength sets strength to 18. Don't need that. I believe I have AC 0. Not relevant to me. Hill Giant Strength is 19, which I already have. Didn't I have Frost Giant Strength, or did that not get transferred over here? Oh well. Okay. Potion of Heroism. And Oil of Speed. Oh good, confusing. Can you please make the save there?
I am here.
Thank you. Okay, use the Potion of Speed, and the Oil of Speed,
To battle!
and get hacking and something. Ooh, no! Use the Wizard Slayer. Yes. Then I guess I have to kill the Charmed. Corlage is finished forever. Is there someone out there? Who's in there? I'm an officer of the Flaming Fist. You've got to get me out of here. How did you get in there? A doppelganger tricked me into opening the door, then they took my face and locked me in here. Please, find a key and let me out. Uh-huh. Let me out of here, damn it. Alright, I'm just gonna set down the Potion of Infravision. Thank the gods. I thought you'd never get out of this cell. Who are you? My name is Idia Neali. Idia Neali? I'm an officer with the Flaming Fist. I stumbled upon a mage in Sarabak's service. She tricked me, locking me in the cell. How did she manage that? I can't just stand around here talking. I've got to speak to my commander. You have my gratitude. I'd give you more if I had more to give, but I do not. Now I must bid you farewell. Huh. Weird.
Certainly.
Hello, I am glad to see you well.
As well as an assassin's target can be, Grand Duke Janeth.
The intruder's weapons were poisoned, but Timora smiled upon us. The poison was weak and fatal only to the weakest of victims. Imoen's heart beats much stronger than that. It's worrisome that the palace was so easily penetrated, and to learn that Caelar's reach extends this far beyond the winding water.
What do we know of her plans?
Precious little. She claims herself an instrument of the gods, which gods are a matter of some debate, on a divine mission. As to what that mission is, it is as countless as the mouths that praise her and those that curse her. I am glad we had a chance to speak before you depart. But now, I must go. There are many demands on my time. If I do not attend to them, their number will only grow. Farewell.
We're more than mercenaries.
If the palace isn't proof against the... isn't proof against the Caelar's crusade, what will be?
We're more than mercenaries.
It's time for the Flaming Fist to snuff out the Shining Lady's light. Pastime, if you ask me.
Order is what matters.
There's Jospel again.
You are welcome here.
What a terrible business. What is it? Reports are coming in by the hour now. The world's a disaster. Homes put to the torch. Refugees filling Baldur's Gate with God knows how many more on the way. Where did these reports come from? From the north. Caelar's crusade has already taken Dragonspear Castle. Bridgefort will fall soon if it hasn't already. Dragonspear Castle. The adventurer Daros Dragonspear built a castle on the edge of the High Moor, midway betwixt Baldur's Gate and Waterdeep. He died ages ago. It's been a ruin for years, with only monsters and bandits going near it, until the Crusade took it as their base. And he spoke of a place called Bridgefort. Aye, it's a settlement next to Borskir Bridge. During the time of trouble, Cyric and Ball battled each other there. The water west of Bridgefort has been foul, poisonous to drink ever since. Something else. Talking, that's all we can do, isn't it? Can't stop the Crusade's march, can't keep them from taking Borskir Bridge. Helpless, that's what we are. The Dukes call upon the best and the strongest the land has to offer. We will thwart the Crusade. Perhaps you're right. Maybe we can change things. Is there anything else I can tell you? He said reports were coming in. Coming in from where? Oh. Who's responsible for the chaos running rampant in the north? Caelar Argent and her mad crusade, of course. What do they call her? Oh, right, the Shining Lady. What do you think Caelar hopes to achieve with this crusade? No one seems to know the ultimate goal, but whatever it is must require a lot of people. Caelar's got an army marching across the Sword Coast, and it's growing. She claims her followers enjoy divine protection from all who challenge them. Lunacy, I call it. Tell me more of this Caelar. She's an Argent, a family known for its service to Lathander, the Morning Lord. Most of her ancestors are paladins in the Order of Aster. Some say there's divine blood in her veins. She's convinced her followers they can face any challenge and emerge triumphant. Alright. All I hear every day is more talk about the Crusade. Someone's got to put these dogs down, whether Waterdeep or Baldur's Gate. Makes me sick what they've done. Changing the minds of those at the cause isn't easy, but I intend to save as many souls as I can. Someone must turn them for their own good. They march to their own doom. Why are there so many refugees? The Crusaders are doing a lot of damage to settlements up north. What sorts of damages? As they march south, the Crusaders demand food, weapons, and other supplies from settlements they encounter. What isn't volunteer, the Crusade takes by force. What settlements are the Crusaders targeting? Farms, villages, even small towns. Those who resist are driven out, but the Crusade recruits as many as they displace, even more even. Veterans who cleared out Dragonspear Castle 10 years past when devils poured out of it across the land are eager to find a new cause. And those whose fortunes were lost to the Iron Crisis are desperate for any hope. The Crusade grows every day. I have brothers in the north who are missing thanks to the Crusade. I can't stop thinking about it, wondering what's happening or happened to them. Dwelling on it keeps you from taking action here. Honor them by not giving in to despair. That actually makes me feel better. Perhaps I will see my brothers again. Must be going. Farewell. You've turned my spirits right around. Thanks for showing me the brighter side of things. Here, take my staff and shield. May they help you on your way. A buckler +1. And it swapped out Werebane for Brevin's quarterstaff +1, which is... It can cast friends once per day, +1 quarterstaff, +10 lore. I'm going to set the cell key down to take the Werebane back. And I guess I'll copy the note before dumping it. Alright, let's talk to Corwin then. Baldur's Gate awaits, Baelorith. Apparently some former companions await me as well. The Flaming Fist tracked down a few of your known associates. Unfortunately, several were beyond our reach. Which of my friends have you located? There's a bard called Garrick and a pair of ne'er-do-wells named Safana and Corin. They're at this Elf Song Tavern. The witch Dynahair and her bodyguard Minch are staying at the 3 old Kegs. A monk named Rasad is currently working at the Iron Throne building. The council made it a refuge for those fleeing Caelar. And we've got someone named TX locked up at the Flaming Fist headquarters. Where are Khalid and Jaheira? Gorion wanted them to protect me. Reports we've received put them up north, enjoying some time to themselves after the Iron Crisis. Couldn't find Nira, the wild mage. She's hard to miss. Just look for the nearest burning anything. We did receive some reports of unseasonal fires near Borskier Bridge. I can't recall hearing of anything similar recently. We couldn't locate Viconia Devere. Well, I'm not surprised there. We found the Drow, and in the company of a Duragar, no less. They've been hired onto the Dragonspear expedition. You'll see them in the morning should you wish to speak to them. Can't see why you would, though. I argued against their joining us, but these are desperate times. And what I really need is supplies. You want to visit Sorceress Sundries, then? I can get you there. Let's be off, then. Stay close. The streets are shoulder to shoulder with people. It's a cut purse's dream out there, and an assassin's. Head out the door and I'll follow you. Let's go. Oh my god. Wow, that was a... Whoa!
It is
We're
done.
more than mercenaries.
Dude. Greetings, man. Saw you knock down one of those peasants. What's wrong with you? Well, I don't like to do it. We've got to keep the crowds off, though. Got to keep the palace safe. If you hurt innocent people who are frightened and looking for help, you'll just drive a wedge between the law and the people. That's not what you want. Yes, I understand. Thank you, ma'am. I'd best get back to work. A cab. Oh. A door's been securely barred from within. A small note has been pinned to the front. No vacancy. You want a flaming fist to boot up your behind? No? Then get out of my way. Need a place to sleep? Step right up. Plenty of room inside. My doors are open to all. You've opened your home to the refugees. An admirable act. We have a moral obligation to be generous and open-handed with these poor folk who have lost everything to the Shining Lady's rampage.
Generous? Open-handed? Ha! If we didn't lose everything before, we surely did after we enjoyed your hospitality.
Silence, you ungrateful... I mean, not all the refugees are as grateful as they should be. No matter, I continue on my mission of mercy. Am I to understand that you profit from the refugees who stay with you? Profit? Nothing. He takes every scrap we have left. Clothes, jewelry, trinkets we've carried hundreds of miles. Doesn't matter. He takes it all. Those who have nothing get no shelter from him. Well, how am I to offer lodging without some sort of income, Feeding you lot isn't cheap, and the laundry bill's outrageous. I have nothing to be ashamed of here. You're wrong. These people are desperate. You're taking advantage of them. They take advantage of me. I'm too soft-hearted to turn them away. I think I should open my home to free. Or for free. Turning away those in need is contemptible. If you must charge those you shelter, be honest about the cost of opening your home. Ask for no more than you truly need. Put it that way. Bah! Perhaps I could charge less. A little less. I still have to feed
You
this
call
lot.
that slop food? 3 people up and left last night, figuring they'd have better luck getting a meal at the Iron Throne. And that was after they'd paid you your blood gold.
If you really want this lot fed, go to the Elf Song Tavern and get me some provisions from Lady Aelith. But don't expect me to pay for it. Not 1 copper. Get along, then.
Bother and bother, never a calm
Lovely
spot.
night, isn't it?
Never a break.
I'm sorry. I've no goods left to sell.
Sold out entirely. Business must be good.
It's just been so busy with the refugees and all. Everyone seems to need twice as much as usual, and the crowds... Wait a moment. I know you. You're the hero of Baldur's Gate.
You must have confused me with someone else. I could have sworn you were. My mistake, man.
You are welcome.
Oh, there you are. Bilrith, there you are. I'm glad to see you. Oh, Phyllis, you're bleeding. What happened to you? I had it, Bilrith. I had your money. I got the money, oh, Phyllis. Who did this to you? They were refugees fleeing the crusade. I heard one. She said they could return to the 3 old kegs now that... Oh, gods, that hurts. That really, really hurts. Now that they had gold to spend. 3 old kegs, eh? We'll start there, then. Get in the palace and find a cleric. The streets aren't safe, especially for someone in your current state. a kind woman. Thank you. I'll repay you. I swear. I just need a little more time and some healing. Excuse me. Oh, this is a completely different map now. Cool. Okay, let's head over to... Yeah, let's go right to the 3 old kegs.
The 3 old kegs isn't far from here. There's a pair of Rishemi travelers staying there. Duke Eltan thought you might speak with them.
Indeed.
Locked. Huh. Yeah, I like the look of him. Roll a wizard. You want to get fried? Pass.
There are many ways of dealing with such as you.
Looking to lighten your purse, chum? Well, well, what do we got here? Just a concerned citizen? Is that right? Maybe you should just shove off before you get hurt. And leave you to your larceny. I overheard you. I know you're searching for a target to rob. And? You offering yourself as a pick? Now that I think about it, you got the look of someone with a bit of coin in your pocket. Heh, that's right. You tell him, Lewis. How about you hand over every copper you have, and maybe we'll let you go. Thugs and bullies will not get a single coin from me. We were hoping you'd say that. Get her! Mundane bracers. Heck. I'll worry about looting this in a moment, once I actually have party members. 3 old kegs is right there. Rebel.
Hear ye, hear ye!
Welcome to the 3 old kegs. Step through this door and experience one of the finest inns Baldur's Gate has to offer. Must be drumming up quite a business. Oh yes, the streets are packed with refugees looking for lodging. The Iron Throne building offers temporary shelter to those who can't afford rooms for themselves. I'm here to let those who can know the 3 old kegs offers excellent quality at a fair price. This crusade may be bad for the Sword Coast, but it's been a blessing for us. The work does get a bit tiring, though. I wonder if I could ask you a favor. I can ask, but I can make no promises. I've been shouting out here for hours. My voice is starting to go. If you're going inside, could you ask Caelar to send a drink out for me? Consider it done. Thank you. She's inside somewhere, usually the main floor, I think. I must return to my work now.
I'll await you here until you're ready to go.
Do you need a drink? I need a drink. Join me for a drink. I like the way you think. Let's go. What can I get you? Wine. Coming right up.
So, the hero of Baldur's Gate. Tell me about yourself.
Everything you've heard about me? Absolutely true.
All of it. Impressive.
Well, maybe not all of it.
And modest, too.
I found it other people's low expectations of me generally work to my advantage.
This must be a tough time for you then. After the Iron Crisis, the city adores you. When I told my daughter I might meet the hero of Baldur's Gate, she nearly fainted. That kind of deference would go to some people's heads, but not yours, it seems. That's good. We'll need level heads when it comes time to face the crusade.
I'll do my best to live up to your expectations. Speaking of the crusade, what do you think of this Caelar so far?
A charismatic leader, an acolyte of the Order of the Aster once. She claims divine favor for herself and her forces. That's why so many flock to her banner. She'll be a formidable opponent.
You think this battle is unavoidable?
She seems pretty determined to make it inevitable.
What is she trying to accomplish?
We'll find out soon enough, I suspect. But what she wants is of little consequence. It's what she actually does that matters. Whether the battle's long or short, glorious or horrific, it's going to happen. Caelar's got to be stopped. She's driving people out of their homes, seizing their goods, forcing innocents into service. But we can't let it go on.
we won't. With the combined forces of Waterdeep, Daggerford, and Baldur's Gate, victory is assured. So how did you come to join the Flaming Fist, anyway?
Ah, well, therein lies a tale, but it's a long one. My father, Audemar, was a fist. You could say I followed in his footsteps.
Many children emulate their parents. Oh, not me, thankfully. What do you thought? Oh. Curious way of putting things. You obviously followed his footsteps since you enlisted.
I did, eventually. But it took me a long time to recognize the value in my father's example. When I was younger, I ran a bit wild. It took a lot of strength and patience on my father's part to set me on the right path. Things would have been much different for me if he were a lesser man.
Sounds like Duke Gentar could take a lesson from your father.
I wasn't so different from Ski Silvershield when I was her age. Thought I deserved everything and didn't understand why I couldn't have it. With a little help from Timora, she'll learn some lessons and grow into a good and decent person.
We can only hope. We best call it
Drink up. We've things to do and not much time to do them in.
It is done.
Alright. Lucilla. The Omnian Delight is the ricketyest tub I've ever seen. You hear me over there? Ah, that crew's spineless. They don't even care when I say their captain is a doddering halfwit who don't know the port from starboard. That ship of theirs shouldn't just be hurled in garbage, it should be towed away as garbage. That's it. Get 'em! Stop, stop. Everyone calm down. You there. You're the hero of Baldur's Gate. What if I am? I'm sure of it. It's you. Can you help settle this? I don't want to have to call it Iftil and the other enforcers. This isn't your business, stranger. Keep out of it. "10 seconds. That's how much time you have before I start splitting skulls. The wise among you will start running now. Run for it!" Greetings, hero. Greetings. Dealt with those rowdies for you. How you got those sailors to stand down when I couldn't tell you? Or, stand down, I couldn't tell you. Take this bit of gold as thanks. Glad I didn't have to call it Iftil down here. Much appreciated. Have a good night, man. 200 gold. Kathira.
'Tis always good to give a little tip.
A very good night to you. Can I get you something from the bar? Rubble, the crier outside, is losing his voice. You could use a drink. Mercy, we barely have enough drink to satisfy paying customers. I'll send one out when I can, but it may be a while. I'm a hardy individual with an ox's stamina, but even I would find Robo's tasks drying. Are you sure you can't find a way to send that drink more quickly? Alright, you've convinced me. I'll have the kitchen mix some hot lemon water with a bit of rum and honey and send it out right away. Thank you. I'm sure Robo will appreciate it. Well, back to work. Enjoy your stay at the 3 Old Kegs.
Tis always good to give a little tip.
What was your order again? Chara?
Tis always good to give a little tip.
How can I be of assistance? I'd like a drink then. I'll have some mead, rumors, and some dark wine. Seems the faithful of many different religions have joined under the Crusade's banner. This Caelar woman claims to be working for the light, but what does that mean? Silune, maybe? No one knows where the plan is. I heard a rumor from a peddler who'd come all the way from Aglaron. He said they've been pulling their forces in and amassing them. Maybe they're preparing for an attack. Alright.
Indeed.
So we're looking for Minch. Minch. Oh there, stranger. Come and have a drink with us. You seem in high spirits this night, friends. Why wouldn't we be? We have a roof over our head, food and drink, more than we've had since the Shining Lady's bloody crusade drove us from the troll claws. Tell me, friend, do you know a man named Ophilius? A chunky fellow, a bit of a half-wit, but a harmless one? Ophilius? Yeah, we know him. We know him well. Shut up, Barley. You, friend. How do you know Ophilis? I encountered him earlier. He did not have the air of one who happily parted with this gold you spend with such abandon. Who are you? What do you want with us? Who am I? They call me Baelrith, among other things. Hero of Baldur's Gate, Slayer of Saravok, Destroyer of the Iron Throne. I want the money you took from Ophilis. My money. We don't have the gold. This banquet you enjoy is certainly impressive, but you could not have spent all my gold on it. The journey to Baldur's Gate was long and hard, and our time here has been no easier. We're skin and bones. This is the first decent meal we've had in 2 months or more. Our story is hardly unique. I know. Thousands who fled the crusade huddle in the streets of the city, cold, hungry, and alone. We took the treasurer's gold not just to help ourselves, but to help others who share in our plight. You're missing the point, friend. It wasn't Ophilis' gold you took, it was mine, and I need it now. You need it more than the mothers and children starving on the streets? No, you want it, and that's fair enough, I understand. That gold saved many lives, or at least prolonged them a time. You must be punished for that, so be it. I'll die gladly, knowing I did so in service to a higher cause. And if we're not killed, a cell in the Flaming Fist will at least offer a roof over our head and a meal a day. That's more than many have right now. Your heart might have been in the right place, but what about Ophilis? You beat the man within an inch of his life. I can't allow thievery and assault to go unchallenged in the city. Go downstairs and turn yourself into Captain Corwin of the Flaming Fist. You're right. We needed what we took, but that doesn't excuse what we did. We'll turn ourselves in. Farewell, hero. Seems like gold is lost to me. God... Well, at least I've got some crap to sell. So I'm not broke. Oh, Mitch.
Certainly.
What is it, Boo? I've never seen you so... Ah, can it be? Is this the hero of Baldur's Gate I see?
Well, I wouldn't want to speculate on exactly what you see, Mitch, but I am here. I need your help.
Boo and I would journey to at least 7 of the hells and back for you. Probably all 9, but Boo says, Minsk, be realistic.
Oh, it's Minsk.
This, you know. But we cannot leave our friend Dinah here undefended.
I wouldn't ask you to. I'm hoping she'll come too.
Then do as the cats do to Boo when they think he is not looking, and follow.
No more, my friend. I've enjoyed debating your hamster on the finer points of... Oh, who is this? Wait, I know thee. Yes?
See, my reputation precedes me. It's been doing that a lot of late. What is it I can do for thee this night? Well, I'll be facing Caelar Argent, the Shining Lady, soon. You know anything of her?
I know of this woman. There are those who believe her to be a daughter of the divine, perhaps even a child of Baal. She merits further investigation, and is the reason I still linger in the region. When dost thou leave?
You would join me?
We would. I must investigate this Caelar further.
And ready your things and come with me.
Prepare yourself, Boo. We are about to embark on another epic adventure.
Yeah, I didn't use them a lot in my playthrough. So, Minsk. So you have mace and two-handed sword. So you already have 2 weapons. Well, I guess 2-weapon style it is. Alright, he's up to level 8. I really did not use her. Okay. I guess darts. Wait, what is your class? Human Invoker. Mage who specializes in the... I may be misremembering the... What's the hotkey for spellbook? W, okay. So, let's see. Oh man, you need spell scrolls real bad. Let's see, magic missile is once for every 2 extra levels of experience, so 2 at 3rd, 3 at 5th. And you are 9th. So that means you have 5 magic missiles, so that's... I'm gonna take 2 burning hands and 3 magic missiles. For level 2, obviously 1... yeah, 1 blur and 3 stinking clouds, and you have no scrolls for the others. Let's see, you have nothing on you. Minsk has only a basic 2-handed sword.
Indeed.
Galenda.
Simply no standards these days.
What are you doing in here? This is a private room. You should post a guard if you want to keep people out. It's customary around these parts. You enter my quarters uninvited and try to tell me it's my fault. Bartleby! Yes, yes, Delenda, I heard you. The entire inn heard you. What is it? You're supposed to be my bodyguard, Bartleby. Do your job. This ruffian refuses to leave. Yeah, I'm done here anyway. Bit late for that. What do you mean, unsetting a lady like this? I have a mind to cut you in twain. Alright, fine. I've dealt with worse than you. Raise your hand to me and you'll be one on the floor. You'll be one on the floor. Look, the lady hired me for a bodyguard, right? And that's what I'm doing. Trying to, anyway. You're better at this than me, I can tell. What are you waiting for, Bartleby? Attack her! My life's worth more than what you pay, ma'am. You fight her. Coward! Wait for me!
Indeed.
I mean, it is true that basically if someone doesn't want you in their room, they have a guard out front. Also, I'm just gonna, like... Oh, you can use that, which means you can cast friends daily. Nice. And it wouldn't hurt to have you use a +1 dagger either. So now I have inventory, so I can actually...
It is done.
Gather stuff more easily. Sleeping elf and a sleeping dwarf. Lord Maxwell, Thurton, and... No. There's no doubting it. Now is the time to remove the Council of War and take the city for ourselves. Hush, someone's here. You there, this is a private room. What are you... You're Baelrith, aren't you? The hero of Baldur's Gate. What are you doing here? I couldn't help but overhear you. Oh? Precisely what did you hear? Treason against the rulers of this great city? I suggest we convene another time. Good night to all of you. The only place you're going is prison. Think we'll lay down and die without a fight? You best think again. Have at you!
Your concern?
'Tis my will!
Morons. Just give me a bunch of free stuff. Let's see. You can't identify that. Oh. Ostentatious boots. These iridescent scaled boots gleam with 100 shades of color. On a trade voyage across the Alimber Sea, a ship passed by a pitched battle between Sahagan marauders and a colony of merfolk. The ship's bard leaned over the rail and played a rousing ballad of courage. Bolstered, the merfolk came and drove off the vicious Sahagan. Or overcame and drove off the vicious Sahagan. One of the mermaids swam up to the ship and handed the bard a glittering shed mermaid tail, telling him that any item fashioned from the scales would gain a valuable enchantment. The bard had the tail made into a pair of boots that have been passed onto his descendants, though their flashy nature makes the wearer quite memorable. +1 charisma. I mean... I'll take it. Actually, I don't think I need charisma for anything. I believe in this game, charisma only boosts how much gold you get from certain, like, quests and stuff. Seditious letter. Lord Maxwell, the time has come to take action. Araya agrees with me that we can't risk openly challenging the Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate. They wield too much influence, and their motives cannot be trusted. I've heard disturbing whispers regarding the killer of Saravok, whom the Dukes are now in league with. How can we trust them to lead our city and reap the profits thereof? Meet us at the Three Old Kegs on the morrow, and we'll decide on a plan of action. Elric should also be joining us. Burn this letter. Burton. Yeah, dagger +1. Actually, is this always a dagger +1? Okay, yes, it is. So I'm just gonna... Honestly, I'm gonna dump stuff that I intend to sell on you. That'll make things marginally more simple for me. Let's see, I want to give the potions of healing to Minsk. You can use Boo, who is a miniature giant space hamster. Let's see. What is your strength score again? 18/93. I don't know how that works exactly, but I will go ahead and give you the Potion of Defense. Potion of Strength is 18/50. Hill Giant Strength is 19, though. Okay.
Indeed. Indeed.
Oh, there's Iftil. Oh, I should probably take that letter and show it and be like, yo, there are dead people up there. This is why.
Indeed.
Tis always good to give a little tip.
I'm afraid I don't have time to talk. If you're looking for a drink, one of the bartenders downstairs can help you. Oh. I think I just reached one of the ends of the quests. Or of the quest, rather.
Indeed.
Alright. Alright, Rebel. Oh, wait. I got more stuff here. Also, very basic bracers that have, like, no enchantment for some reason. I'll take Potion of Heroism. Splint Mail for Minsk for now. Right.
Indeed.
There is a barrel over here that I want to search. Actually, how far in are we? 50 minutes already. Holy crap. Ailey. You sound familiar.
Keep a good distance now.
Ah, gods, why? Why? What am I going to do? Oh. Excuse me, my lady, are you alright? I mean, obviously not. Is there anything I could do to help you or that gentleman? Is he dead? He is my cousin, a refugee. I came to the city to stay with me, but caught a fever on the road. He was so sick when he arrived. He lived only a few hours before he passed. A sad tale to be sure. Could you tell me why he's lying in that cart? I brought him to the temple, but a burial costs 100 gold. I'm 15 gold short. I don't want my cousin buried in a nameless pauper's grave. Is there anything you can do to help me? Seems strange that a temple would charge so much. Which temple did you visit? I'd like to have a word with its administrators. Alright, this clearly isn't going to work. I might as well tell you the truth. The man in the cart is my late husband. He was a drunken brute. Life with him was a nightmare. We fought. I tried to run. He came after me and slipped, hitting his head on the hearth. You see the result before you. I'd heard 100 gold could get a body taken care of at the Three Old Kegs. With the fist distracted by the refugees, I thought I might get away with it. Yeah, the Flaming Fist are actually fairly competent when they're not trying to kill a drow priest for being a drow. Your life has been difficult, but you do yourself no favors in trying to hide your crime, if a crime it truly was. Please don't report me. If one of the Flaming Fist's officers heard my story, they'd arrest me for sure. Just leave me in peace, please. You do deserve to be rid of this violent man. Here, take this, 15 gold. Dispose of this body and speak to no one else of this matter. Oh, thank you, thank you, my lady. You made a wretched life brighter this night. I'll not forget this kindness. Farewell. Alright, well, next time on Let's Play Siege of Dragonspear, we're going to head on over to... well, actually, we're going to stop back at the Ducal Palace so I can pick up more stuff to sell and kit out my current party with. And then we'll head over toward Elfsong because Sorceress Sundries is also right there. See you guys then.